luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
For Valerie, with a bit of space to line one up and score an absolute cracker. Southampton are digging in the relegation scrap and have.
Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 5 of the Uprising Career Mode here on FIFA 19 with Southampton. This is me, Rooster Waddle, as we play 5 games today in this episode, due to the fact that I want to go through the season a lot quicker, and we're in December, and December is the heftiest part of the season in terms of games, so 5 games today, and by next episode we're going to be in the January transfer window. As you see, that the first game that we organize ourselves to, that we change the lineups to, is actually the Cardiff City. Cardiff City is going to be our first game of this episode. Cardiff City in this game, and in real life, in real life they got relegated, but in this game they're sitting in the relegation zone. So this game can go either way. Cardiff might come and attack forcefully and quickly, or they might sit back and you know, let us put the pressure on them due to the fact that they're sitting so low on the table. But regardless, this is our first game out of 5 today, so let's hope that we can get good. We can do well in this episode. As you can see, the Cardiff is actually the lowest scoring team in the Premier League. So I know on paper it looks like it's going to be an easy sailing win for us, but we'll wait and see and to find out what this game holds. You see the starting lineup for Cardiff City, so they don't have Neil Etheridge in goal. They have actually Smithies, the former QPR goalkeeper. So, you know, they're lining up with, I guess a player less, although Niasse is going to be their biggest threat up front, as well as Camarasa in midfield. We're lining up with the same lineup that we've had all season long, although we're looking to bounce back from all the draws and losses that we've endured in this and these episodes. So this is right off the back from the Man United game. So you know, all the pressure is on us to bounce back and see if we can get anything from this game. But 11 minutes in, they get their first chance with Camarasa, and the ball is bounced back to them out of play. They still have the ball. The highlight still continues as they have the ball with, I think it was Harry Arthur. The header is cleared away by Vestergaard into Gunnarsson, off the post by the Icelandic man, as that was the end of that highlight. 60 minutes in though, Valerie holds onto the ball, looks to play it out from the back. We try playing it out, we lose it again. Nathaniel Mendes-Lang, 17 minutes in, takes a strike, and the guy who in real life scored 2 in Old Trafford opens the lead for Cardiff City here at home. So it's not a great start from us, not a great start whatsoever, especially after bouncing back, especially after needing to bounce back from that game against Man United as they hit the post. 48 minutes in though, we get our first proper chance of the game with James Ward-Prowse. Smithies denying us there, though I don't know how many minutes later, 72 minutes later, McTominay with a chance there, but he couldn't really stick that in. As you see, although it was a green time shot, shooting is not great enough in order to secure a goal there for us. But 76 minutes in, Redmond falls in the box after he's such a thorn in the opposition side the whole season long so far for Southampton, and it shows here. 77 minutes in, we earn a penalty to potentially equalize and have a chance to get back in this game. Well, Danny Ings steps up after being subbed on for Che Adams, who's really he didn't really do anything in this game. So I subbed him off and gave Danny Ings a chance, and he tucks in that penalty. 82 minutes in, Nathan Redmond again causing trouble for the opposition, which makes them commit for another penalty. So almost, I think it was 6 minutes. Yes, 6 minutes after the first penalty incident, we get another penalty. So a chance to win the game here with Danny Ings. Sticks it the same side, but just slightly central, and 82 minutes on the clock. Danny Ings completes the comeback for Southampton, 2-1. So what a dramatic outcome in this game. As you see there, it is the final score. It was 2-1 to Southampton. So, you know, you could say we didn't really deserve it. Cardiff City did pull a lot of pressure. I didn't expect them from them, but you have to say that we truly did deserve it at the end to win the game due to the fact that we put so much effort in committing players forward and winning that game. So you can see that we also got an email that James Ward-Prowse with Højbjerg is going to be sitting on that physio table for the next 3 weeks due to the fact that he got injured in that game against Cardiff. So we're going to have to find backups, and you see Armstrong was put immediately into that lineup in order to, I guess, help us win. But it's not, I mean, in order to counter the fact that James Ward-Prowse got injured. But when you lose like such a player like James Ward-Prowse, who's had such a major impact for us this season, it's not going to be easy to lose him, especially when we're heading for our second game of the episode to Tottenham away, so their new stadium. So it's not going to be easy. This is not going to be easy, especially with Armstrong. Although Armstrong is 75 rated, it's still not going to be easy. There you can see Chelsea sitting in 11th place with 21 points. So not the greatest season for Chelsea, but we're not focused on Chelsea today. We're focused on their other London rivals in Tottenham Hotspur. So we're going to have to wait and see what we can do in this game. But you see there Harry Kane lining up there, Lloris, and you know, one thing that I'm going to touch upon as you're about to see the lineups of both teams is that Tottenham lined up with such an easy side. Look at this: Ayoma, Tangana, you have De Silva, Oakley, Booth, Skip, and Amos. Look at the whole midfield, and Jensen and Kane up top. Look at the players that have on the bench. You have Son, they have Gulam, Casemiro, and so, you know, a very easy side. So regardless of what happens in this game, I thought to myself, next hard opposition, I'm going to have to just change it manually because it will be, too easy. As we can see that 12 minutes in already, we've opened the scoring with who else but Che Adams. A sensational ball by Daniel James, who requested to get into the lineup. Found Che Adams there with a sensational bottom left corner shot composed by him. It got tipped by Lloris, but not enough to stop the ball from going in. But 17 minutes in, Daniel James had a chance to go one-on-one and score. Daniel James' shots have not been so great, I'm going to be honest. That's something we're going to have to train him, and you see that he missed it there. But Jensen missed a sensational bicycle kick just before half-time. It's 48 minutes in. McTominay almost gets his first goal for us as he hits the crossbar, and Lloris palms it out. 68 minutes in. Armstrong's put forward his chance to actually impress was there, but he couldn't take it. As you see, Casemiro, Ali, and Gulam come in the 69th minute. I mean, like, what in the world, Tottenham? You're losing. You lost this game 1-0, and that's because of your lackluster carelessness, to be honest, to put in a difficult team. So likewise with Man City, not with Chelsea, to be honest, but likewise with Tottenham. See, the next game we have is against Arsenal, their London rivals, and we actually did make changes for their team. So you are about to see that right now happening. You can see me changing their lineup. Lacazette put in striker instead of Danny Welbeck, who's 79 rated. Like, I don't understand why. I don't know why Dennis Suarez is sitting on the bench. I mean, in real life he hasn't been that great, but I mean, in this game he is 80 rated. So that's how we're gonna line Arsenal up. And in this game, we're gonna actually put Højbjerg on the bench due to the fact that he actually managed to come back from this injury, but not fully. We don't want to risk it yet, but that's why we're putting him on the bench. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I'll see you in the game itself. Yep.
Well, we're looking at a potential star for Southampton in this match, no doubt about that.
Well, he's loving this competition, really is scoring for fun so far.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit there. As you can see that Che Adams is still pushing at it for the Golden Boot in the Premier League. But as you're about to see, this is our lineup against Arsenal. Daniel James really impressed me, and Jared Bowen, to be honest, hasn't really impressed me this season. He's gotten a goal and maybe 2 assists, but for the price we paid Jared Bowen, maybe time to look to get someone else. Maybe it's time to actually play Daniel James or play Buffal. Maybe actually look to get Bracalo like we planned in the summer originally. But he hasn't really impressed me this season. That's why Daniel James has been playing in the past 2 games. But let's see, with this squad, what we're going to be able to do. An injured James Ward-Prowse, an injured Højbjerg. What we're going to be able to do. 30 minutes in, though, we concede our first goal. So you see, the second I change the players, it instantly becomes harder. 30 minutes in, Arsenal open their lead in this game. 33 minutes in, Vestergaard just sends it wide off the post. 30 minutes in, 5 minutes after that, Arsenal have a free kick 21 yards out as Aubameyang takes a strike on, hits the crossbar, although I tried putting a man on the line. That didn't really help. 39 minutes in, Arsenal at the crossbar. 47 minutes in, just before the end of the first half, a brilliant header by Mkhitaryan, but a brilliant save by Angus Gunn to match. Start of the second half, 15 minutes in, Lamina finds here to Armstrong with a green time shot, and potentially the best goal he's scored in this season so far. Actually, the best. Let me scratch that. The best goal he's scored this season so far with the Saints. Armstrong coming in for James Ward-Prowse and showing his the same shooting abilities as James Ward-Prowse. Burnley gets nowhere near that, and he equalizes for us to make it 1-1 in this game. But 71 minutes in, Arsenal have a chance, and they score with Mkhitaryan. Brilliant play by Arsenal to cut us wide open through Valerie, and then they make it 2-1. 76 minutes in, Welbeck turns, finds it inside. The deflection is fortunate for Arsenal, and they do get a third. Aaron Ramsey with the goal, so we're getting further and further away from a chance to get a point in this game. 88 minutes in, the ball whipped in. I think that was Memphis Depay. I'm not even sure anymore. No, it wasn't Memphis Depay. It was Bergwijn. Sorry, Steven Bergwijn. And they make it 4-1 with Arsenal. That will be it for this game. So quick 3 goals from Arsenal gave us no chance to come back in this game. 4-1 is probably not the result that shapes this game fully, but still a well-deserved win for Arsenal. You cannot complain in those situations. Our fourth out of 5 matches in this episode is going to be against Huddersfield Town here away from home. Huddersfield Town, another one of those teams like Cardiff, sitting low in the table. As you can see, we're sitting in 10th after we lost 4-1 against Arsenal at home. But regardless of that, Huddersfield Town, like I said, a team in real life who got relegated in this game, are similar to Cardiff City, in which they are also sitting in the relegation zone. So, you know, no games in the league are easy, as I've said countless times, and so you never know what will happen in this game. But again, Huddersfield Town lining up with a weak goalkeeper. I mean, you know, in Coleman when they have Lossell, they put John Joe Kenny, the young Evertonian, there, and I mean, Huddersfield Town, they've been so bad in real life and so bad in this game that I can't really pick out any threat, but I guess it would be Laurent de Poitre or Elias Kachunga. But regardless of that, 12 minutes in, Elias Kachunga, the guy I just talked about, finds the ball, like, fortunate deflection, finding it to Laurent de Poitre, and Laurent de Poitre gets the goal for Huddersfield Town and make it 1-0. So, also against Cardiff and also here, we have not been dealing well with the bottom 3 scoring against us. We let too much space for the opposition teams to operate in the box, allowing them to score goals. But although that was a fortunate deflection, still should have been dealt with better. 21 minutes in, a brilliant run by Redmond almost finds us the equalizer. And here, the Huddersfield Town almost have a chance to score. 36 minutes in as well, cleared off the line by Jan Valerie. I tell you what, Jan Valerie, although he's 69 rated, he's been an absolute bargain this season. Although, I mean, he came from the Southampton Youth Academy. I was thinking of getting maybe a right back in January. That's the only place we can see improvement. But he's been growing, and he's been playing and producing so well in this season, as we do concede our second goal in the game against Huddersfield Town. What is happening, boys? Pick yourselves up. Let's get back in this game. As you see, that's what I'm trying to do. But I was about to say about Jan Valerie. Jan Valerie's been sensational. He's been getting assists, been getting goals, he's been creating chances. As you can see, a change in the formation in order to get a goal, and that's exactly what we do. 62 minutes in, we have a chance to come back. Who else but Che Adams? Che Adams gets a goal here. 85 minutes in, so 5 minutes before the end of the game. Che Adams picks the ball here. Che Adams turns, and Che Adams gets his second goal of the game. So we love a comeback, a little comeback, and that's exactly what we gotten done here at Huddersfield Town. Look at the sensational move, a sensational goal by that man there. A great goal by him, and a brilliant goal to match. That will be it for this game, and 2-2, not the greatest result, but still a point earned, so you can't really complain, and that's exactly what we have seen and shown the whole season. You can't complain. A point is a point, and a point is worth it. You can take all these scout reports for different players, but most importantly, we got all these different players for the Youth Academy. And to be honest, look at these players. All these players have actually that we've gotten in this this time from the scout this month have actually been pretty decent. Look at this. Liam Bailey promoted him immediately. Look at him. He's already 60 rated. And look at all these players. Cassidy and McGuinness. All these great players. I think we give Liam Bailey the number 27. Yes, he's an exciting prospect. You're about to see his skill attributes. I think he was 3-star, 5, 4-star. So we're about to get into the fourth and final game against West Ham. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah.
Can he add to the goals he's scored already this season? He's already the top scorer in the league. What a match. And it's live.
So yeah, I couldn't really have any time to introduce it there because I wanted to show that quick, I guess, quick message from the commentator about the incredible form of Che Adams has been. As we sit here right now, Che Adams is actually the top scorer of the Premier League with 12, and the rest, and Harry Kane and such, I think with 11 or 10. So a great feat for our main striking man that we got for a pretty cheap fee, with Charlie Austin going the other way. But regardless of that, now I can finally introduce the game. Our fifth and final game of the episode is going to be against West Ham United. As you can see that we didn't really change the side today because Daniel James, to be honest, didn't really, intrigue me either in the last two games that I played him. Obviously, we lost 4-1 and the one we won 1-0, but he missed a bunch of chances. As you can see, this is the West Ham lineup, a tough West Ham lineup. In real life, this game was a cracker. If I'm not mistaken, finished 3-2 to West Ham, but it was insane. So if we can even achieve anywhere near the level of insanity that this game had in real life, it'll be a cracker to watch for you guys especially. But 25 minutes in, we get our first chance with Che Adams, and 35 minutes in, exactly 10 minutes later, Nathan Redmond has been causing so much trouble for the defenders this season, finds it to Jared Bowen, and I mean Jared Bowen had to get a second goal of the season there. Had to. That's exactly what I'm talking about. This guy has just not been taking chances. Not been taking chances as a winger. He has not been doing enough as a winger. But 66 minutes in, Jared Bowen actually whips the ball across. And like Nathan Redmond did to him in the first half, which he missed, Jared Bowen does to Nathan Redmond sensationally, and obviously he scored. This is his sixth goal of the season, I think. And what an impact this guy had, Nathan Redmond. Absolutely sensational talent, Nathan Redmond is in real life, and that's the reason he's been picked for the provisional team for the English national team. That's exactly the reason why, because he's such a talent sometimes. He can cause so much trouble for defenders and create opportunities for goals. But a couple minutes later, West Ham out of nowhere get an equalizer. I mean, it's pretty unrealistic. They headed it on and hit it on, but that's part of the sliders for you. A couple headers into Arnautovic, with a left foot volley in the back of the net. You see us making some changes, playing a more attacking formation like we like, but it doesn't really help us. So this will be the final game of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode in general. 1-1 against West Ham and 2-2 against Cardiff is against Huddersfield is maybe interesting from an outside point of view, but for us it doesn't really help our cause, although today, for the first time we've done 5 games in this episode, so I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. It's been me, Rooster Wild. I hope you guys leave a like, subscribe, peace out, turn that notification bell, as the next episode is going to be dropping by pretty soon.